Welcome back, everyone, to Transport Fever. We are continuing our Norway playthrough, and all the cities, our three cities that we have connected, are looking good. We'll start that time, and we are going to work on, I believe, bringing the farm to the food, and then putting it into the towns today. So, what we want to do first is build a large truck station, and that can go. That's gonna have to go up here. It's gonna cost us. It's gonna cost us some money, but I think it'll be worth it. Put it right there. Now, if we go and look at the height, this is at 154, and our food processing plant is at 106. So obviously gonna have to come downhill here. And I think instead of forcing them to go obviously all the way around, which would just be insane, we are just gonna have a road connect from. We'll bring it down. I think I want to go this way with the road and come down and then go straight across. That's going to save us time, and time is money in this game. So, let's see what we can make happen here. Make it curve like that. Always find that cheapest price to put the road down. Save us some of those greens. So we gotta go that way. I don't know why that's being finicky like that. So we'll just build this bridge a little at a time. Perfect. Road's gonna come across here, gonna intercept with those tracks. Fits in there very nicely, and then we are going to build a large truck stop depot here because this is what's gonna bring the food all around. Let's make sure. Yep, okay, it's connected to that. Cool. We will start a new line. Going from here over to here. And we're going to call that the AGS farm to food plant line. Now we also want to set up a line that goes from the food processing plant right into town, and the buildings that need food are the commercial ones. So we want to put our truck depot near the commercial ones. And I think this might actually be a pretty good spot. It's got pretty good reach, so I think this might be the call. Let's see if we get any more here. Let's do that. That looks good. Okay, and we're gonna set up a line that connects the town to the food processing plant, and we're gonna call that the Fredrikstad food line. Cool. Alright, and because we have some money, we are going to just put a road depot here. This way it's going to save us time. I'm going to buy some of these horse carriages here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5. I think 5 to start off. That'll be good. And we're going to put that right on the farm to food plant line. Get that going. And I actually want to change this to strictly cattle. I believe it's more efficient to do strictly cattle instead of cattle and corn or grain. So that is what we're going to look at. We're all just going to put these all on the same line, and that'll get that going. All right. Cool, cool. And then we're also going to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 road vehicles for the Fredrikstad food line. All right. So these guys will go get the food at the farm and then bring it back here. And then these guys will take the processed food and bring it into the town. Looks good. Let's see what kind of... wow. Just absolutely beautiful. I love going to this first-person view. There's a pretty big hill. Let's see how fast I can go up it. 5. 5's not bad. I mean, you know... It's getting there. Good thing we're bringing the food down and it's not going to be as heavy. Alright. Cool. Obviously that line's... I'm actually going to put... let's see. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put 3 more on that farm to food line because I would rather have a lot more supply at the food processing plant. Alright, that is all set up, and we will see how that goes. Obviously, these guys do not have any food yet. Oh, look at that. What does this guy got? He's got 4 cattle, right? Livestock, yep. Perfect. And then he is going to bring that down to the food processing plant. I love this. Look at that. Just passing each other. Look at that view. Beautiful. You can see out here in the distance is our plant. Look at that smoke from the train out there. Lovely. The bridge looks pretty good too. I mean, you know, I don't know why it goes downhill here, but it still looks pretty good. I like it. This game's just so beautiful. It's so much fun to play. If you haven't picked this game up yet, you guys really should. It's awesome. So let's see how much money we're gonna get when it arrives. While we wait for that, let's take a look at our overall line, see what's making us money. So the trains is making us money. Both trains are making us money, which is obviously expected. And I believe these food lines will start to make us money. But the train income is definitely what's keeping us afloat right now, and that is okay by me. And hopefully, by the time these guys get back to here, they'll have food ready at the processing plant. So, that is our hope and goal. Okay, there it is, 5.82K. Production, nice. It's producing. And look at that. We have 3 food ready to go, which is perfect because these carry 4 each. So if we can get 3 each out of that, it'll be pretty nicely. All right. So that's going to start doing its thing there. How's this train doing? Full. Very good. Still a full station, almost 24. Let's see what this town's looking like. Wow. Very busy. And I think we're going to want to bring food down into Asgarstrand as soon as possible. So what we're going to do is, we can exit out of that, is we can just keep buying, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We're going to buy 3 more, and we're going to put those all on the farm to food. And that'll just keep increasing the supply at the food processing plant as it auto-saves. So we have more options to ship out food. And then we'll come down here. Let's look at our overlay map, our land usage. And let's see, the commercial buildings seem to be over here. So let's get the truck depot. Let's get a large one. Let's see where to put it. I think right about there. I mean, it's gonna take out this one house, but you know, sacrifices. So we're gonna put it right there and create a new line. And that one's gonna go from as Gardastrand up here to the food processing plant. And we are going to call that what should we call it? We're gonna call that as Gardastron food line. All right. Okay. And we're gonna have to put some vehicles on that to make it happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put 4 on there for now. Set them on their way. All right. And that's all off and running. So that is that's our start to the food industry. And of course, delivering food to each of these cities will increase its growth, and that is our overall goal of this game, is to see some big cities. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. How's this train doing? Struggling to make it up there, but that's okay. That's expected. Nice. I guess our next goal is either to bring a train route from Finnis over here to Fredrikstad, or we could bring a train route from Raros down into the valley here. Decisions. Just make sure this train's still full. Yep, okay. Also, what you want to do in this game is you want to make sure that the train is still up to date. Okay, oh, it's only 10 years old, so that's all good there. Look at that. Our money is increasing nicely. We're making profit in the last 3 years. That's always good to see. Love it. We can even repay some of our money, but I don't think I want to do that because I want to keep increasing what we're doing here. So, you know what we could also do is we could also build a shipping line and put it from this farm. We could bring food up to Araros very easily. We could also just carry it over to Nolteden and all the way even up to Endalsnes. So we have some options here with this food line. It's in a pretty good spot. It's working out nicely. Now let's go and check out our elevation changes. Raros is at 112 and Fredrikstad's at 106. So we could do that, but I have a feeling that we would need to. Yeah, we would need to come around this side of the mountain and just absolutely hug this contour line. I think that's probably what we're going to have to end up doing because I really don't want to go up and over here. That seems very costly, and just our trains just don't have that power yet. So, but then we also don't have the connection, but that's okay. We can figure that out easily. So, all right, we're gonna try it and see what happens. So let's see what this would look like if we increase it to 3. So we can't do that because it's colliding with this road. But I think I'm going to do it anyway. Sorry, guys. Really am. Just display some people. But, you know, it is for the good of the town. So apply. All right. And we're going to take a track. And we're gonna just bring it out on this, just so it's cheaper. And at a point over here is where we're gonna separate from this track. look at that. We got a new train and new passenger car. So that train will probably have more power for us to use. So we'll probably get right on that here in a second. As soon as I finish completing this line, this one is going to be tough. I'm going to tell you that right now. So we're going to try and put it as close to the water as possible. That's kind of nice. Right on the side here. It's going to just follow this along. This actually might be a really nice rail path to follow. So kind of excited about that. All right. Now that we're getting close, let us figure out where our station's going to go. So I'm thinking actually about putting the station on this side of the river because this train line can come here, hook up there, and then come up here. And then there's just absolutely no room with the mountain right there. So we are going to build the train station. We're going to put 2 tracks, do that length. And we are going to build it right here. Get the street tool. Connect that up. That's fine, just like that. So, yeah. All right. We can get back to that track. Come over here. Bring this out. Lovely. And then we can, it's going to come across here. Can start this curve. Nice. All right, those should be on path to connect. Look at that. Perfect. That worked out kind of nice. Pretty excited about that. So I guess what I really want to do over here is they're rebuilding that. I'm just going to smooth this out for aesthetic purposes. Look at that. Nothing even was there. Perfect. Didn't even cost us that much. Okay, now what we want to do is start building our infrastructure over here to get the people moving around the city. So we're going to build a road depot. Right there. And then we are also going to build some bus stops. Wow, look at that. A lot of coverage. So we're going to go here. We are going to go here. Here. Down here. Over here. Over there. Boom. All right. I think that's good. This is a pretty big city already. Oh, not really actually. Population says otherwise, but it's pretty spread out. And we're obviously going to start a new line and go there. Down, around. Lots of stops on this one, so we're going to need lots of passenger vehicles. And this is the Raros. My Norwegian is not well. We're going to try this, the Raros Public Transit Line. And that's that. We're going to put some cars on that line. Stagecoaches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what, we're going to do 6 because it's a big line as it auto-saves again. Love the autosave feature here. And, okay, there it is. Nice. And they're already off and running. All right, that's cool. And we're actually gonna build a train depot here, because eventually I'm gonna put a train depot down here. This way, it'll service the line that's gonna come up here, and it's gonna service the line that's gonna go down there. So that's the idea behind that. But for right now, for our purposes, it is fine with a train depot right here on that. Right, that's the line we're connecting to. Correct. Perfect. So that is all set up. We just need to create that train line from there over to here. And that is the RAR. We'll call it RAR. RAR to FDS train line. Okay, and let's get a train going on there. So that new train is going to cost 220, and it's got 90 power instead of the 50 power. So, it's a pretty good jump up, and we're going to get it for this train route. And our new car can fit 8 passengers instead of our old one that could only fit 6. And its top speed is now 50. So we don't technically need it. So we're actually just going to go with the original car because it's still, 6 passengers and it's still good for a few years. So we're going to put a bunch of those on. Oh, not enough money. Already borrow another 500K. No problem. We're going to pay that all back very soon. We'll buy one more. Yep, nice 42 car train. And that is going to go on this train line. Okay. Stagecoaches. Here's the train coming out. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of want to follow this train. Kind of want to see how close it gets to the edge here. It's going to be, I bet it's going to look pretty nice. Hey, this train's already hauling. It's going to slow down here probably on this curve, am I right? Oh, no, wow. So we made a good curve that doesn't even have to slow down. Yeah, look at that. Right on the edge. Not a lot of room for maneuver in there. And there's definitely going to be enough room to put another track alongside so we can do like what we did to the Asgardstrand to Fredrikstad line. So we had to have one line going up and one line coming down. So I believe as soon as we turn over this corner here, we're going to see Fredrikstad in the distance because it's over this way. There's that food processing plant that we're doing. We're going to check that out in a minute here just to see how that is on money-wise. And we're also going to check out the cities to see how they're doing on food, if they need more, or what the supply level. There it is. There's our town. Going to connect up here with these train tracks. So we're 3 wide here. We'll eventually be 4 wide, but for now this is fine. Passengers can wave at each other as we pass. All right. Exit out of that window. Come here. We'll look at this. So there's no one waiting to go on that line yet, but that's normal because it's very early yet. No one waiting over here either, but still, it's early. So we'll give that a shot. Okay. Wow. Look at all the livestock and grain that we have bottled up here. Doing well, doing well. And we got a bunch of food lined up, 19 and 19. Cool, cool. All right, let's click on the town. And let's see here. Population, our line usage is poor, and our food supply is poor. So what that means is we need to hire more horse wagons to bring food in. We'll do 3 more here. And we will put them on the Fredrikstad food line. That is the one that we're looking for. Fredrikstad food and Fredrikstad food. Okay, So that should bring more food into the city, which the city needs. Let's look at Asgardstrad, and they are getting a decent amount there. I mean, not decent, but 17, which is mediocre compared to the poor. We're actually also going to increase that just so we could just get more food too. We'll do it by 3 also. That is the Escardistrand food line. And right here we're getting a notice that says some of our vehicles have reached its lifetime. So we will head over and look at that after this. Now, since we're delivering more food, we are going to want to buy 3 more, and we will put that on the farm to food plant line. This way there's more at the food processing, so we can deliver more. It's all one big circle. All right, now let's look at those lines. All right, the food plant line's getting us money. The food line's getting us money. Public transport's only losing us barely anything. Yeah, all's looking good except for that the train line that we just opened. But again, give it a few. It'll balance out eventually. That train line's making us pretty good money. And where's that other train line? Ah, right here. Okay, so it's all doing quite well. Now, road vehicle 4 and 5. What town would that be? Is that this one? Details. Okay, so you see it's pretty much aged out. So what we could do is we could click on the replacement and replace all, or we could wait till a newer model comes out and just deal with the negative, which we're going to do because I believe a new model is going to come out very soon, and I would rather get the new and improved model than spend a whole bunch of money on something that's only going to last 5 or so years. This is where that business aspect of the game comes into play, and it's very interesting. All right, so what should we work on next? I'm thinking connecting these two. That's probably the go-to move. What do we got here? We got iron ore. Trying to see what needs that. Okay, so up here and up there needs it. But yeah, let's work on this train line. So I think we're gonna put it on the outskirts here. Because let's see, where do the people live? People live here and there. So yeah, we're just gonna put it on the outside and then transport people in. That's I think that's the go-to move here. So we're gonna need, let's see, I think we're just gonna need one line because there's only gonna be one line that comes out of here, and then it's gonna meet up there, and it's where it's gonna split into multiple lines. So we can put it like this. Let's see. Let's put it like that. Now I want to take the track and bring it back here. And this is where we're going to put our train depot. All right, that looks fantastic. We'll connect this up here. Cool. Cool, cool. All right, so we're running a little low on cash, but that's okay. The only reason why we're in the negatives here is because we are spending a bunch of money on building, and in the end, it'll all work out as usual. But this is looking good. All right, look at that. Our food supply is up. Look at that. We're almost back up to $500,000 already. So it's not like we're not making money. It's just, it's going to take some time, which is this game. See what this train station looks like. Oh, we got 7 people that want to go to Rorus. Yes, Rorus. Rorus. Oh, here's the train now. Oh, we had 18 people on it. How many people we got waiting at the station here? 22. Okay. See, it's starting to even out. Look, they even built some industrial buildings over here. Cool, cool. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see how this train line's doing. So there's 28 people waiting, and we got 30 people waiting, and this train can hold 36. Okay, so I don't think we really need a second train on that line just yet. So we can hold off on that. But since we are starting to get some money, we're going to start this train line. And it's going to follow the river because that is cheap and very scenic, very pretty looking. Always looking for that cheapest price to lay this line. Now at some point we have to cross, so I also want to get rid of that. Smooth that out. Look at that. Nothing was even there. Don't know what you saw. And we are going to bring this out like this. We'll just continue along this side of the river for now. That looks like a good angle to go with. And then we have that. Alright. Doop. That is all situated. Okay. And we could start a new train line that goes from Pt.2 to Rorus. One there. One there. Perfect. We'll call this the Pt.2 to... Oh, we're doing abbreviations, aren't we? We'll do NTD to ROR. Right? That was our yes, that was our abbreviation for Rorus. Okay. And we can even put a train on that, but we're going to wait because we have no money. It'll recoup very soon. And this is also what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make just one train line from the Pt.2 through Rorus down into Fredrikstad instead of two separate lines that I'm going to do right now, because the two separate, it'll just increase the timing between the two so we can get more people through each. And then when I have more money, it'll just be multiple trains on this giant line. But that is the plan for right now. Let us one more time check out how we're doing with the food. Look at that, we're at 14%. That's up. I think we doubled that. I think we were at 7, weren't we? Yeah, and our town is growing. 410 population. Awesome, Fredrikstad. Let's go down to Asgardastron, and they're at 13. So that's about the same, right? It's about the same. Check out the lines, see what's making money here. Obviously our train line, our food line, farm line, and the other train line. They're all making decent money, so it's all good. It is all good. Boy, this game's just lovely. I love the business economic side, the train sides, it's the riding side. I mean, it's so much fun.